tournament is about to start. I'm getting ready. There are only 19 players. 14 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. Fayetteville. I was thinking about him earlier today. Like, what do I play against this guy? Do I go back to E5, play right into one of his favorite lines? I think I'm going back to the Alicante. Maybe here. He's worried about that. Good play here. Good play here. Trade that off. Here, then this, and then this piece. Where else am I going to put that piece? You can't get this in without playing that. Play here. Tax it. I was thinking about doing this and this and this. Actually, maybe that's what I'll do. He still didn't take that diagonal. Of course, I did kind of blunt it right there. That piece has got to go somewhere, though. It's just such a waste of time. That push isn't any good. I don't really think much of that one either. Let's fit those two squares. So right now, if I play here, he could play there. Where does that piece go? Play here and play here, and he plays here. I play here. Someday I gotta get this guy out. If I do all that. Then, he doesn't really have that much going on, but he has a little bit going on. I play here, and then here. I play here, capture, capture. I could play here. He plays here. I play here. So that move's got to be prepped by doing this. I actually kind of like this one better. Who knows how this is going to work out? Move 10, trying to find moves. Move 7, trying to find moves. Plays there, huh? I play here. He retreats. Take. Gosh, can I do that? If I play here, he retreats. Could even push. Make his knight move. Or this. I mean, I'm not going to just move my queen. I think I have to play here. He goes back to defend that. Originally wanted to do that. If I play here, he plays here. Nope. That's not exactly a great square either. So I play here and he moves the knight. This up, he plays. He couldn't play back there because the knight will have moved here, here. Let's try that. Still want this piece developed somewhere. Nice, I hung it. I guess I'm going to do this. Move 12, I hang a pawn. Well, he's going to take this. And then I think I take with the knight, not the queen. Take with the knight, he plays here. I think with the queen, he's going to take him. He's going to have to move that piece. It'll take him a minute to get that bishop to that square. Maybe this is better. There's a real powerful move. I'm joking. Here he goes here. Maybe I have to play there. Man, this game is going to open up and it is going to be crazy with his bishops. Play here and stop this guy from taking that diagonal. And the knight can come here. Settle on a plan's what I need to settle on. Move here, you can move the knight anywhere. To here. I don't really have a good move. I'm going to go here. If he plays here, I'm going to go all the way to here and kick it. Man, my position's terrible. This guy's got so many good moves, it's crazy. Oh, man, they've worked me over today. Incredibly sore. I don't want to go there. Here, with the idea of eventually going there. Okay, I play here. He moves his queen. My knight is not going to have a way back. I won't be able to go there immediately. This means I'm going to have to play this move right now. Here. And I laughed at h3. There is no one in the chat room. Let's put the knight there. Play there, maybe. He's going to get that piece of that square. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I don't have a place to put my queen. I'm going to have to move this piece so I can get my queen out. Like I said before, slow and methodical. I can do this, but what does that all really do, you know? Nothing. trade out here even. You'd probably take here first. Yep, that's what I thought. That'll win him another pawn, but I could do this. He captures there. I got this knight on this horrible square, A8. Or I can put my queen on that horrible square. Yep, gonna try another opening next time. It's getting downright cold in here. I gotta go adjust the temperature. I always have a lot of tough luck against him. Oh, did that. I didn't expect that. Is he planning on putting the rook here? I don't know. I get this piece out. He's plus. He is +4. Reinfeld count. Is he planning on pushing those? I don't understand why he's not playing that move. I'll have to play this. As I said before, very methodical, very, you know, slowly taking care of business, making sure not to make a slip. That's the way this guy plays. And Orton, too, although I think this guy's a little more than Orton. A little more so. Look at my pieces. This is pretty bad. What is he doing? I can't for the life of me understand this. Maybe here. Maybe here. Be nice to get this bishop activated, wouldn't it? Maybe here. If this dude doesn't drop his queen in the next 5 moves, I'm going to be dead lost. No, I'm dead lost right now. I'm going to give him the A pawn. Not like I can save it anyway. I don't think that's such a great plan. I don't really see what it's going to get him. Well, the air finally went off. One thing I do against this guy, and then maybe I do it in other games too, is I try very early to win the game. You know, I'm looking for what can I do to win this game quickly. Like this has got to be a mistake that they made in the opening, and therefore, like that. I just flagged. Oh well. Back to the tournament. Game one's over. Dear Pinky is playing Heart Attack Pi Kappa. Heart Attack Pi Kappa. Yeah, I don't know if you can. Now there are 33 people in the tournament. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you can do this. So this is. Oh, I should check and see if anybody. I am a super grandmaster at chess. Yeah. I am a super grandmaster at chess. Yeah. Me too. No, my luck, it's somebody like Hikaru. Where was this? The Queen BD. Always love to play her. She's playing her double king pawn stuff. Queen BD. Playing the Petrov. He's higher up in the tournament than I am. Here and here. Probably Gukesh. Can I just do something like that? And then maybe that. Isn't this all the book line? I'm the only one that streams in this tournament anymore. Play here. I think that was her correct move, was bishop c5. Can't believe I've forgotten these lines. I learned it when I was 15. Igbot. Play that move. Here. That's such a move. I think it's worth risking a knight for that. I don't think that was sound, but we'll check it out later and find out. Knight g5. I mean, it could be. You know, it actually could be. Oh no, not Haga. Why am I having to play all these tough guys? Did the air come back on? Yes, of no one in particular. I don't think so. Check my chat again. Nothing there. Got this movie in the mail the other day. I've only seen it once. Fritz Dutter. Losing my bearings here. This is the thingamajig, and this is the. It was this movie, The Night of the Hunter. Criterion. The only movie ever directed by Charles Laughton, who was an actor. It was trashed when it came out, and I think he had his feelings hurt, so he never directed another movie. Now it's considered to be an absolute classic. I really kind of want to see if I can make this guy give up his bishop for my knight. And now he opens it. Fritz Dutter. This game is okay. Now if I take this way, pawn takes, pawn takes. This way, pawn takes. I think I want to do it this way. I could play check and then take it. So that's probably better. Because then I've got two center pawns and he's got one. I might have to look at the bishop G5, bishop B5 stuff because everybody's playing it. Also wants to do that. I can play here, target that. Here, he plays there. I kind of like this idea. This is next. I'm going to have to turn that air up. Oh my gosh. We could really get into it. That's actually what I want to do. Yeah. Fritz. He's also on my list. Serious? You can do that? Well, that's a shock. Well, I'm going to make him give up that bishop. And he doesn't do it. How weird. Whoops. My microphone went all the way over here. Okay, if he takes there, he can capture this piece. So I need to move this piece. I guess I have to move it here. I predict that, threatening that. When he plays this, I'm castling. In fact, pretty much whatever he does, I'm going to try to castle. Bam's place. I don't know. Don't know. I do not know. We'll let him work it out. I really am not getting much of an advantage here, I must say. Hmm. Well, I think this is forced. This pawn's going to hang after the exchange of these bishops. I think I have to play this. I don't want to, but I think I do. I want to go there. Wow. What really terrible. Is he keeping me out of here? He's heading there. If I play here, he goes here. Then I go here, hitting that. What he's really got to do is guard it. I could end up defending this weak pawn. Maybe. And if I play here, he captures and I capture. He goes here. This pawn's weak. I play here, he plays here. I'm gonna have to play behind it and start pushing these. Alternatively, I let him take it, and then I target these guys down here. If I play here, he cannot immediately stop me. Right? That'll give me a move or so. Plus, I'm keeping him. I'm keeping his king over here. You know, trying to kind of hopefully mess with his pieces a little. Okay, if I play here, he captures. I capture with the e-pawn. That's kind of messed up. He's got to move his rook. So he could move it here. I go here, king up. I'm not getting much for that exchange. If I play here right now, he cannot attack that pawn. I think I know what I'm going to have to do next. Man, I'm running out of time. That's what I thought he would do. Hit this pawn. Whoa. I have to play here. If he plays here, I'm going to have to repeat. All right. I play here. He plays here. I come back. Should have played this first. I'm getting low on time again. This guy may have to come back here to hold that pawn. But at the moment, my knight's holding that pawn, so I don't have to worry about it. Check. King here. I think I have to move my king up. Check. Exchange. He gets this pawn. That is not enough. Exchange here. Yeah, it's not enough. I gotta get my king over. I think that's the plan. Exchange. I gotta be careful of. How do I get that pawn to that square? it's going to be vulnerable here in a minute. Why on earth did I let that happen? I take king up, push king over. Can I queen that? No, the knight goes back. I gotta take the knight. I even looked at that fork and then I ignored it. Well, this game's over. I don't know why he gave me a runner, but he did. I cannot believe that I looked at that fork and then missed it. I mean, I looked at it. I thought I can't do that because he'll do this, and then I let it happen. I'm gonna do Book of the Week before the last game. I'll take it. I don't know. Nuts. All right. Chess Boy Jason, USCA. Book of the week. Book of the week this week is a little bit of a rare book. That's what I'm told. And I've had it in my library for a little while, a few years. Maybe as long as 10 years, I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, book of the week is Nizhmidinov's Best Games of Chess by Rashid Nizhmidinov. There it is. This was published by Kaisa Editions. It's 182 pages. Here he is on the cover, working very hard trying to study this position. And this book, when did this book come out? Of course, I have Super Nej somewhere. That one came out first. Can't hardly. Translated from Russian by Karen Taylor. Edited by Dale Brandreth. I've heard of him. Analysis checked by Richard Cantwell and Fritz Six. The year 2000 is when this was published. 2000. Yeah. To the everlasting memory of Rashid Nizhmidinov, a chess star of the very first magnitude, a true chess magician. Dale Brandreth. Here is Super Nej with all of his medals. There he is. He was considered to be one of the strongest international masters in history. He's got a little short publisher's forward. My earliest games, 1929 to 1936. Here he is playing the Vienna game as black. But this guy's well known for like queen sacrifices. There's one really famous one. I can't quite remember. Something on c6. Maybe sex is queen on c6. I'd say fairly good analysis. Not exactly lightly annotated. But it's not. I think I'm on game 9. I'm only on page 16. So it's not like he's spending 5 pages on every game. Here's one that's got something like 25 moves with no analysis. It says the rest is a matter of technique. You know how that goes. Romanov. Estrin. He's got, he was known for playing I think he played the Najdorf, but I think he played the Poison Pawn variation. I've always wondered if Fischer didn't look at some of this guy's games. I'm sure he did look at some of his games, but, if I'm just wondering, because if he didn't actually look to him for certain ideas in the opening. Nizhmidinov, let's see. I mean, Fischer very clearly took some opening ideas from Boleslavsky. Some of their openings were basically the same. Let's see. He played 2 games of Boleslavsky. This guy was big in like the 40s, 50s. I forget what year he died. 1 game with Estrin. 1 with Korchnoi. 1 with Krogius. 2 with Levenfish. Levenfish goes way back. A friend of mine and I looked at a Nizhmidinov game this weekend where he sacked his queen. Every time you look at one of this guy's games, you're like, would this hold up to computer analysis? Because they're just so crazy. They're like tiles. Oh, he played Spassky 1 game. Played Tal 2 games. Polagevsky, that must be game 61. It may have been the one we looked at. Actually, I think it is. I think this is it. Yeah, this is the game. The diagrams are kind of the older style, like you would see in books in the 60s. But anyway, I mean, this is what you want. You want the collected best games of a player annotated by the player. So Neshmidanov's Best Games of Chess by Rashid Neshmidinov. Can't even say his name. Oh, he died in 74. This guy was something. Both Tal and Bronstein acclaimed the Russian editions of this work, now translated into English for the first time, containing over 100 of Neshmidinov's best games with his own annotations. This book will be welcomed by all lovers of imaginative chess. That's Book of the Week for this week. Neshmidinov's best games. Okay. Let's go back over here. Go back to the tournament. I beat Queen BD. Thank you, Queen BD. I drew Fritzdutter and I lost to Fayetteville. That's where I stand. I think that that last game, I think he had an advantage. If not, he may have been one in that middle game before I castled and kind of had to trade some pieces to keep from getting in trouble. But I busted up my pawn structure. That was not good. And after that, dropped the exchange in the end game and was lucky to draw. Owen Short. Question marks. He's played 7 games. Never know about these people. Like the night I drew an 1100 after being totally lost to him. Went to physical therapy, and man, they worked me over. Okay. All right. 21 minutes left in the tournament. Maybe I'll get 2 games in. Oh. Yeah, it looks like I will. So that was a true 1200. He was not using a computer. Jeff Frank Holmes has got 23 points. Oh, here we go. 10 mini goat. Afraid of no ghosts. Bring it. And he does. I'm going to play this. And he stops to think. He hasn't seen this variation. Seems kind of brutal. Not. Just kick it away. Here. Take. I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure I'm not playing it correctly right now, but this is the Lasker Pelican. Okay, I obviously should have played this piece there to stop d5. Now he's got that in. Hitting that piece. Play here. I don't like the idea of giving up that thing. Play here. Place here. I play here. He takes it. I take it. I don't think that's great for me. I think great for me is gone in this one. Now I understand why you play bishop c4. So you. Does this guy want an endgame? Runs your pawns forever. Could play here. He takes. I take. If I play here and he plays here, then I might have to trade. This knight's not so great. Soon I will start my chess TikTok channel with Rook Pawn as my name. Here. Here he plays here. This piece needs to be out. I mean, I could play it there, but we're just trading pieces. I could play here. That stops the B pawn advance. It will take him a little bit of work to get that out of there. And it prevents him from doing this. But he may take this piece off to mess up my pawns. I think I need to either play here or here. Those are my two moves. I got a lot of pawns on white squares. I play here and he plays here, 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 and then here, and we both got busted up pawns. I guess this is the move. It's not great, but it's a move. All right. Make him do it. Any castles? This. This piece has got to be redeveloped. Here to here. Here, hitting that pawn. Can't take it. And I come back to here. Okay, I gotta be careful here. If I play here, I can stop his knight from doing this kind of stuff. Because that knight, like if I play here right now, he can play here. And he'll win that pawn by capturing that piece. That's why I want to play this first. Now, if I play here, securing that pawn. Even if I take that, he plays his rook there, and he's X-raying the bishop. If I play here right now, of course, if he takes, I'm fine with that. If I play here, and he were to play some move like that, and I took it. He went here. The bishop could go here. That piece is guarded by that piece, though. I still won't play this move. I come back there and there. Maybe my plan is just activate my queenside pawns. You know, like here and here. Oh, you did that to me. Do I pick up the B pawn? Guess not. Great. Just gave up a pawn for nothing. This guy has no weaknesses. You know, I am tempted to. Oh, I can do that. Sure didn't see that move till I needed it. I think he's just going to play here. He could go here. Okay, there's that square. Like if I play here, that'll keep him out a little bit, but he could play here. I play here, attack this pawn. See, this allows this. Whereas when he comes here, if I go here, I can guard that pawn. I think right now I have to go here. Yeah, I do. Ouch. He's going to get this pawn. Here. Planning on wiping out my kingside pawns. That was nice. I play here, I hit his rook. He checks me, I move. He takes a pawn, and I can't take that one. Can I? How many moves does it take me to... He's probably going to check and take that pawn. Simply do this. Here, take. 4 minutes left in the tournament. So I'll give him that check. That's a nice centralized piece. I can play here though. That takes that check off the table. He could check me here. I play here, he checks here, I go here. If I do it this way, he doesn't have a check there. And I'm going to win that pawn with the knight. If I play here, he checks here, I go here. He doesn't have any more checks. He's got all the time in the world. This game's not going to count for the tournament. That holds the... Which one do I want to... I am very low on time. I'll play here. I'll play here. He plays here. You can't get a check in there. I can't go out that way. I've got to be careful here. He's trying to mate me. I have no squares. That means I'm going to have to check here to get a square. This is an extremely complicated endgame to be playing like this, you know? Do I go here? Well, he can't mate me in one. Wish I had time for that move. go here. Eek. This is me playing a complicated endgame with seconds on the clock. That's what I thought he'd do. So if I take, he's going to move his king. To there. Oops. Another draw. Let's play it out 50 moves, shall we? All right. Well, that kind of sucked. There's a way I can... I really should have... I should have won that end game. What are you going to do? All right, that's it. Another week in the history books. Don't forget, Book of the Week. Nizhmitinov's Best Games of Chess by Rashid Nizhmitinov. Published in the year 2000. I don't remember when I bought this book. I believe it was in the last 10 years, though. This guy was really crazy. Nizhmitinov. There you go. Nice. All right, see you next week. Goodbye.